This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair, balls of Christ, dude.
This is Scotty Too Hottie, and you're listening to the hottest show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money. I'm out.
Hi! There you go. Why, hello, my friends. You listen to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life.
About what?
About life!
Okay.
You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site, download any way that you can listen to the show. Like, share, subscribe, tell two friends, Rumble, BitChute, any way that you can possibly do it. And YouTube, which has a crazy algorithm
thing going on right now.
That we can't figure out, but it's on there. Everything's on there. Don't trust it. Sign in, like, share, subscribe. Again, do that.
BitChute, SoundCloud.
Yes.
Apple iTunes.
Yes.
Amazon Prime.
Spotify.
Music, Spotify.
Anyway, Player FM. You're listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up? Oh, boy.
Chuck Dick. And Chuck Dick. There you go. You're welcome.
You're always so gassy. That's where's my right. And he's here, which I'm tickled pink about, is the amazing Byron.
What's up, peeps?
Audience members,
How is it?
again,
Ooh,
thank you
pardon
for
me.
all the stuff that you
Had
sent
chili.
us.
Had chili last night.
The music,
My bad.
we're going to be leaving you with Beeve. The song
Okay.
is Talk.
There
it's
you go.
Beeve. B-E-A-V-E. Is that how you say?
That's what I'd say, Beeve.
Biabi.
Oh, behave.
I would say it's B, but thank you for sending us the music. Check it out at the end. Always check out anything we talk about, the people, places, things, any of that stuff. Get a hold of us. Again, on the end of the video, if you check it out, I always put in our Twitter handles. That way you can always send us a direct
Our
message.
Twitter handles, because we're from the 70s. We got big rigs.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to do a
70s.
convoy.
You can check out my MySpace page. About that. There we go.
You can use CompuServe to get a hold of us.
Oh, yeah.
What's your AOL account?
Yeah.
Prodigy? What's
Fuck's sake.
CompuServe?
What was the other one they always sent you? The Earthlink? Was it Earthlink they always sent you?
I don't know.
The disc in the mail?
Yeah, yeah. They're pretty gone by the wayside.
Right.
Pretty much.
Audience members, again, I want to thank all the people that always participate with the show and get a hold of us, like Drew Grizzle over at Allstate in North Ridgeville. You can get a hold of him on 440-327-8744. Again,
Thanks for listening on purpose.
If you are new to the area, you need an insurance agent, get a hold of Drew. Even if you just want to save a little money and say, hey, man, I think I'm getting screwed on whoever you're presently using, you just want to compare prices, he'll do that for you for free. Sit down with you. He's aggressive, he's young, he's hungry, and he will help you out. So check him out. And we're going to be weekly because we're now collaborating.
You are weak.
Because
You're pasty, white, and weak.
Lee.
Sorry.
pasty white.
I don't know where that came from.
Weekly.
That's my father talking.
Where am I?
It's all the anger of my father.
What happened?
That's right. And that you can go to the Brownhelm store. We're now collaborating with the Brownhelm store in
Love that store.
Vermilion
It's 1605 Northridge Road, Vermilion, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yes, check them out. If you get
Awesome
off at the
deli.
If you're a trucker, you get off on the Baumhart Road in Ohio. That you head north. First traffic light you're going to come to, which will be Baumhart Northridge Road, and you can get. They
have pizzas, they got soups, they got beers, they got lunch meat, they got you name it, they got it.
You name
Good
it,
deli.
they got it.
Yeah, and
You
it's
name it,
been
they-
there forever.
Awesome
yes.
beer selection.
Yes, you got to get a hold. Well, speaking of which, that today we're going to be trying.
Well, tell me, Edward.
CPAP is grabbing it right now.
There's yours,
Okay.
my friend.
Wait, this is the grapefruit, and I'm going to try that with you. And if you want to grab the other one, it doesn't matter. That's peach.
This is
I like peach.
something.
Yes, we're going to
Okay.
be trying. Brought to you by the Brownhelm store.
Okay.
It's
Do you got a little glass for
I
me?
do.
Oh, wow. They only gave us two?
No. There's more in there. Yeah,
There's more in there.
I'm just
They're
kidding.
very generous, and I
I'm
appreciate
just
them.
kidding. I do too.
And also, if you're in the area, check out Ziggy'sPuppetRestaurant.com. And if you're in the state store, look for Muscle Vodka.
Yes.
Yes.
All these things. Check them out.
Now, what is this Stilly?
This is Stilly's. Where am I at? Stilly's Vodka Stilly, a premium vodka with fine bubbles, natural fruit flavors. It is the grapefruit version.
And thank you, Brownhelm Township Store.
And let me say right off the bat,
He got the
I haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah.
I like fine bubbles.
Right.
Is that what's on the can?
Yes.
Yes, it is. So check it
Did
out.
Don Ho sing a song
So,
about fine bubbles?
Go
That
there.
was tiny bubbles.
This is
Eh,
one of
not
the
fine
items.
bubbles.
One of the items that they
Yeah.
carry. So please get a hold of them.
Okay.
So
right.
yeah.
This is actually pretty good.
You want to drink the rest of it?
No.
You sure?
All right.
Positive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to peach.
I got to drive old Blue back
Right.
back to town.
He's
gonna
trying
try
the
the peach.
Yeah, tell me what you
What
think
a
of it.
peach, hon.
And you know what? It's okay if you don't like it. You know, if it's something that's your thing.
That's delicious.
It's very summery.
That is delicious.
Is it good? I
Not
haven't tried it
kidding.
because I don't want to touch it till he's
Still.
No,
Really?
seriously, give it a whirl.
All right.
You're not going to drink anymore?
No, go ahead.
I don't want to suck on it and then have the because you won't like.
Oh,
No,
that's
I'm
what,
going to drink this. You're gonna
that's
drink
what
that.
she said.
Ah!
Boom.
All right.
I'm sorry.
so,
That's
You can
that's
actually
what
taste
he
it.
said.
You can actually taste. I want to talk real quick for the audience out there. This is just way off topic, but I wanted to hit. We'll hit your TV thing, but I wanted to say this: is I had we have an old house
Yes.
built in the 70s. It was 77.
Not as old as
77.
my house.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's 70s right in there.
Yeah.
And the original owner, we literally, when we moved in here, had Christmas wire. Wiring was with Christmas tree wiring.
That's funny you say that. When I had my house
Knob
rewired,
and tube.
dude, it's-
when I had my house rewired, they came in, the electrician came in and he's like, this is what your house light was wired with.
Yeah.
It was one of those little brown extension cords with the ends cut off.
you got to
They wired my porch light in with
Yeah.
that.
with an extension.
Good
brown
timing
one.
because your house was almost going to catch on fire.
Right. And I'm like, I could have had a brand new house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You were so.
But
you were
it's
so
the old
disappointed.
I know. I
house.
was like, "Ugh."
Damn
It was still warm.
Can we all agree now that stairs are stupid?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I
Stairs.
I'm telling you,
Stairs are stupid.
if something ever happens to my house, God forbid something happens to my house, because I got a lot of stuff in there I really like and I
Yeah.
don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
I would build a ranch.
Sprawling ranch. Flat.
Not even sprawling, just a ranch.
A ranch.
With a full basement.
Yes.
The only issue
I only have to go downstairs if I want to, not because I have to, because
Right.
a fucking washer and dryer are down there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hate it. I
This is
hate
a
all
ranch.
of it.
This is a ranch, and I
Nuh-uh.
like it to a point. The only thing I don't like
Is
if I
all
have
the
to-
garbage?
if I have to look at him just laughing at me. If I have to get something, it's at the other end of the house.
Oh, God forbid you have to walk 10 feet,
Well,
Chubby.
Well, this is a sprawling ranch.
It just seems like you're constantly
it's
walking.
a big ranch.
Yeah. It's
Would
like,
you rather be going up and down stairs?
Well, he
No,
kind of does.
No.
All
But
right, then.
It makes you want to, but with stairs, it makes you plan what you're doing in your day. Like your
Yeah.
laundry isn't upstairs. Yours is downstairs in your
In
basement.
the basement.
Right.
So's mine.
So you plan everything of, I'm going to do the
Yeah.
laundry, bring it all out, and then take it up so that you're only in one.
No,
room, right?
because what planning is there? It's from upstairs where the closets are.
Yeah.
We wear it. It goes downstairs to where the washer
Yes.
and dryer is, and then it goes back upstairs
I'm
where
su-
the closets
I'm
are.
su-
So
Surprise.
me and Charles have our washer and dryer in the basement.
At
so
your
we
house
have
now?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to go up to the first floor.
Yeah.
And then go up to the second floor to
Right.
deliver said laundry.
So there's no planning. This is what has to be
It's-
done.
This is how it has to go.
You need a dumbwaiter. That's what-
I hate-
It's just.
I hate stairs.
Yeah, stairs can
I
eat a
hate
dick.
stairs. Fuck
Especially,
stairs.
especially the stairs in our houses because our houses were all built
do
in
we
like
do
the turn of the
yeah.
century.
Do we do hashtags anymore? Hashtag fuck stairs.
You don't like
What is it?
stairs.
What-
I keep looking because there's kitties in the window that keep.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
thought you
say
gave
what's
them all
happening
away.
right now.
I thought your neighbor was going to trap them.
She is. He is.
Humane or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
With
they,
a crossbow.
not like bear traps.
sedative darts? That's cool. I like
the
it.
They go
neighbors-
all the way through.
The
Yes.
one neighbor came over and she was complaining. She goes, I noticed you got a lot of cats. I said, they're not mine. They're just neighbor cats that come by.
Yeah.
And they're from all around because you can
Wait
see.
a minute. Don't you have a fenced-in yard?
Yes, that's why they're not mine.
Okay.
They're from just all neighborhood
Just
scouts.
you think a
Yeah.
cat can't climb a fence?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So what happens is the kitties will, they're just neighborhood, and because when my dad was alive, they would come by here. Some of the older cats.
They would swing by, chew off his little toe.
So my dad said, leave out some water and a little bit of kitty food,
Yeah.
because we
So
got a kid
now-
here.
How'd that work out for you?
Not good. So
Yeah.
they now come around and they're breeding like shepherds,
Yes.
and
And I love all animals.
Yes.
I don't like
I
cats.
do.
I couldn't hurt a cat, but I don't like them.
Yeah. No, I couldn't
No.
swing one by the tail.
No, who would do that? Look at the look on his face.
Sorry, anyone. Okay,
Anyways.
that was an awkward pause.
Are you texting him?
No.
Text him and find out if he's angry. Do me a favor.
That was an awkward pause,
do,
Charles.
do me a favor. It seemed like he's
right.
angry. Anyway, so one of the things I wanted to say real quick is that being in this older home, when the guy did this sink, all right, for the kitchen sink,
Okay.
it's a long run. The kitchen sink, the drain is in the other room.
Okay.
And it comes straight over here, that pipe, and then goes straight back to the main out. All right.
Okay.
It's a long straight. So
Yeah.
consequently, because it's an open floor plan, there's no interior walls for them to run a stack up for air. So it drains horribly. So we had to put an airlock. We had to put an airlock in the line so it could suck in air.
Like a snorkel? Yeah.
Every 2 years, like clockwork, the line gets clogged. All right, eventually with stuff, and it's
Yeah.
worse because he and I
Shit.
were with. Wait.
Say it.
No, he and I were talking because it's just a kitchen, so it's not like there's hair clogs.
Oh, yeah.
Or nothing like
it's
that.
just, yeah, it's.
Right.
Do you have a garbage disposal?
No, I got rid of
Okay.
ours.
Okay.
Do you have one? I don't.
So it's, no.
Okay,
No.
I don't
I do.
either. Yeah.
So it's,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
it's like a year of bacon fat and hamburger grease
right. That's
Yeah.
in there.
Maybe some of your sweat.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So what happened was
and hair.
it always then the other day everything's working, and I think my sister came over to be nice, and she cleaned up, and the next thing you know, it's not draining. This is the
Right.
crazy
Did
part.
she poop in your sink again?
Damn it.
I know. That's what you get for having a ranch and having the bathroom at the other end.
Right, just poop. She's
pooping right in your sink.
She's mashing it down with a potato masher. Just look at you.
She's stomping it down with the heel of her foot.
right on the sink. So she did it, and then all of a sudden it made that thing where it's a worse too, because the dishwasher like yours is hooked up into it. You run it and it goes, and then it starts filling up. I'm like, oh no.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
boy.
All hell's about to break
And
loose.
so right. Then I did I have a plunger that I use.
on your toilet.
Well, yeah, but I have
And so you put it in the sink that you wash your dishes in.
Mm-hmm. You see where we're going with this, right?
Wait a
Edward?
minute. So anyway,
Yeah.
so I go to plunger. All right,
You should have separate plungers.
Yeah, that's later on.
You didn't
I
think
thought-
that one through, did you?
didn't. I didn't think about it. But
That's
anyway,
all
so
right.
I go to plunger and not.
So you're over there plunging like,
Yeah. Chunk of turd accidentally clogged up the,
the turd that was lodged in the plunger.
yeah.
Hold on, I think I got it.
It was dry.
It's sounding better.
Oof.
I think something's going down.
Wow.
Hold on, wait, run some water.
Oof.
Oh, that ain't working.
So what happens? I wake. You ever done something just when you're in a fit of rage because you're
Yes.
so angry?
Every other day.
And then
That happens.
you fuck
yeah.
it up worse because you're in a fit of rage.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got a million of those.
Yeah. I've found the older I get, the more my patience
is diminishing.
is gone.
Yes,
Yeah, I
dude,
have
is
zero
it?
patience.
Right. Here's the thing.
You never did.
It's what?
Yeah, you're right. I know.
Don't give me that look, dude. I've known you for 40-something years.
No, it's,
You have never had patience.
it's raging. It's raging shit. You know what I mean?
Not ever. So, yeah.
I was like the worst fighter ever, and I would fight anybody.
At a drop of a head.
Oh yeah.
No patience at all for Charles.
Well, that's
No.
what it is. Is I raged and then I was like, God damn it! It was just.
Hold on, I think I got it.
That was it.
I think it's going.
So I grabbed the plunger and I did. And now I wasn't thinking, and I went over to the one side and went, "What's a double sink?" So the other side went.
Oh, yeah. Bubbled up like a volcano. Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't bubble up. It went.
How'd that work out for
Not
you?
good at all.
Oh, that would have
so
been
I was like,
awesome to
God
see.
damn it! I was so angry, and I knew again.
Like
every 2 years,
Mount Vesuvius. Yeah.
Mount Puvius.
it did.
Mount
so I was like,
Papuvius.
I was like, God damn it. So I had this theory. Listen, this is what I do. And tell me this makes sense.
I don't like where this is going.
Because it's just a long run of one single straight pipe.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to fill this pipe with liquid plumber. All right. Just to get,
Sure.
to get it to
Yeah.
Because here's what we're
Did
talking
you have like a 5-gallon bucket of it? Because that's probably what you would need.
Here's the thing.
Just saying.
Because
like maybe a 200-foot snake.
That's why I said, I go, do you got a snake? He's like, I need like a 50-footer.
right.
Yeah, at least.
Right.
I don't have
Yeah.
a 50-foot stick. 'Cause look at
Do
the-
they make
Because
100-foot
all I
snakes?
have-
Roto-Rooter has them.
Right, it does. Roto-Rooter. So I go.
But you know, Ed's luck, he'd get it stuck in a corner,
Yes.
and it wouldn't back out or go forward, so he'd actually have to call a plumber anyhow.
He's like, I'm going to go rent one. What could possibly go wrong?
that fucking drill tip is like plowing right through the side
Yeah.
of his pipe.
Yeah.
Well, the clog is gone.
Like 2 or 3 inch holes going out the side of the house. Yeah.
Right, so I
Poop and
So I was like, God
hair and shit
damn
coming out the
scabs.
side.
I was
Yeah.
so angry. So I had a little bit left because do you ever keep extra liquid plumber at your house or no?
Absolutely.
Do you? Like one bottle?
Because
right?
it's like maintenance, especially when you have an old house.
Right. Right. You keep it just in case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's,
Right, I do. So I had a little bit left. I had so I put it in. And here's the thing:
Sure.
when it's standing water and you pour it in, it doesn't.
no.
They say in standing water it'll seek its
No,
way
it just
in.
you
No.
see it cloud up the water.
Yes.
It doesn't
That does
go
not
down the
work.
drain.
And that's the worst. And I knew something, it was still working because I'd fill up the sink. I used your technique. He has this technique where
Oh,
you
yeah?
take, no, listen, you take Dawn.
Swirls his wiener around
You
it.
take,
It's about a 50-foot snake.
right, you take Dawn and you mix Dawn with hot water. You pour the Dawn in there, then you pour hot water.
Mm-hmm.
The Dawn's a degreaser.
So, and the hot water will
Help
Sure.
it along.
Break it up.
Help
Yeah.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
So I poured a bunch of Dawn in there and I'm like,
Well, Chucky is basically an old woman.
or a
So-
cheapskate.
And that.
with no patience.
with no patience.
No
So here's the
patience.
thing. So I was like, God damn it. So
patience.
it didn't work. And it was draining. This is why it wasn't draining fast. It was real slow, goes down.
Sure.
You come back.
Kind of like Ed's work ethic. Very slow, barely working.
You come back a couple hours later and it's down in there.
Yeah.
And so
All that's left are like the pubes at the,
yes.
the brink.
Yes. So what it is I
pubes.
I poured the
It's a kitchen sink.
Look who we're talking to.
All right.
He trims
That's
his
a story
pubes.
for another
He
time.
trims his pubes in the kitchen
Yeah, I don't
sink.
want to.
So I did his technique.
Yeah.
Because I only had a little bit of liquid plumber. So did his technique with the Dawn, put it in there, and it went down. And I went, well, maybe I can plunge it, see if it works again. And which was a mistake because after he did it, then nothing but foam comes up after because you can hear the water doing that back.
And not the
forth.
good kind of foam.
No.
No.
It's got the
Was it brown
It
foam?
looks like mold particles in it,
Dude,
It
the
was
stuff that comes
brown,
out-
hairy foam.
full of pubes.
Talk about a foam party.
One big, long, thick one. That's the worst.
It's a Brendel-fly pube.
It's a Brenda. It's my ass hair. It's my ass hair. No, so finally,
It was a log and it came up and it would break and it would keep going up and break.
It was literally a turd came out of his kitchen sink
right. So I was like, God damn. And this was
that
like,
was coated in bacon grease.
right. I was like, God damn it. So
That's the best smelling turd I've ever seen.
I go to Lowe's and I went and bought a 1 gallon jug plus 2 extras because they had them on sale. 2 extras of the liquid plumber. All right. So I get
Wow.
it. Yes. I did.
So you had like almost 5 gallons of liquid plumber,
right.
right?
I did.
Did it eat through the pipes?
This was my thing. No, it's not supposed to. It's plastic.
Well, that's
pipe.
what they
okay.
say, but
Oh,
They say so. I figured this was the theory.
okay.
It'll go past the water. It'll go to the clog and just fill it full of liquid plumber, and it'll keep eating it. Because here's the thing: if it's slowly draining, that means
There's a hole.
There's a hole.
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's leakage somewhere.
It's leakage somewhere. So
Well, I mean that it's going through. So
through the pipe,
you
right.
punch through
I
it.
punched through it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, and every year it happens, and I knew it. And here's the worst part: I was like, I do not. There's a clean out in the other room
were you getting
here.
nervous?
Ah, dude, because when you open up that clean out.
Please, Jesus.
No.
Please
No.
let this unclog so I don't have to spend $250 on a plumber.
Yes,
No.
and you
Yeah.
don't want to open the clean out because you know the stuff that's going to come out is going to be just.
A hairy turd wrapped in bacon grease.
So was it like
So, dude, so 2 or 3 days go by of me slowly filling this gallon
my
and
God.
of
Wait, does that go into your sump crack?
no, that goes directly out to the septic system.
Oh, you mean the road?
yeah. Whatever.
Well, if we go out to the road and we,
I
it's gonna look like canned cranberries.
I kind of anticipate a poltergeist
Yeah.
with the shit coming up. Yeah.
You moved the headstone but left the body.
Why?
So, dude, I'm sitting there. What did he respond back to you?
No. Carol Turd, don't go into the light.
Oh God! So, dude, I'm sitting here, and I finally, because every time it would go down, I'd give it one good whack of the. Dude, I plunged so much, my scar was hurting. I mean,
Wow.
Ed's over there like,
Wow.
Oh God! Oh God! You know,
That's probably the most work you've done in a couple of months.
I think it's going down.
Yeah. I got it. I'm almost there. What's all this gray water? I don't get it.
Oh, it tastes funny.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the-
money shot.
That's the
Yeah.
worst. So finally today, and I'm sitting there. I said, "God damn!" I spent not a joke. I was over, and I just kept pouring
Yeah.
in, pouring in, pouring in.
Well, you spent $100 on liquid plumber.
Yeah. not your finest decision.
I don't know if you thought that one through, but that's cool.
I was angry.
I know.
Right. So
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Finally today, I thought one last thing. I saw it go down, and it's loaded with liquid plumber. And dude, in the pipe, I was sitting there, and and here's the worst part.
Like melted the pipes.
They're just dripping like a crayon in the sun.
Green shit oozing down into the basement.
And it's still clogged. You can literally look
And
at
it's
the
still
hole.
clogged. Yeah.
all the pipes are melted except for one
Yeah,
lump.
you're like, fuck,
It looks like a snake that just ate a Venezuelan woman.
damn it.
You know how they show those pictures?
Yes.
The
Oh,
person stuck in the cobra or whatever.
Yeah. So
The
finally,
snake just ate a ox.
yes. So today, for last minute, I said, "God damn it!" And so I went up there, and it went finally down the way. I thought, okay, well, So I grabbed the plunger, and I went, and it made this sound, this.
Dude, it was the cake on Little Rascals. Weep. Wow.
Yeah. Did it sound like the Titanic getting hit by an iceberg?
Dude, it was a sound.
I bet.
And my
Ed was on the front of the pipe. I'm king of the world.
Celine Dion's playing.
and when it went,
Wherever your cloggers are.
it's just Celine Dion with the cracking voice. Is that what it, yeah. So yeah, it went when it.
Your shit clogs are.
It made this,
Sorry.
and dude, the suction almost sucked my head off. You know,
Wow.
because it went, everything went.
That would have
know,
been
one
great.
time,
I was
Your
like-
hat would have flew off.
And then reclogged the sink.
Now it's clogged again.
And it
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. My hat, my wallet,
right.
everything's down the sink.
I'm naked standing.
Took my shirt. Fuck.
He's like, well, Mom, have you seen the dog?
We had
Mom?
Mom.
Mom?
All he sees
Hello?
her bathrobe hanging
And
out the
slippers.
Oh my God.
And a hairy turd.
That was a hellacious vacuum.
So I was like, God damn. So all of a sudden, instantly, as soon as I thought, hot water, ran to the bathroom, made sure it's hot water, filled a thing full of hot water, and started pouring hot water down the sink.
Why did you run to the bathroom and not use your kitchen sink faucet?
Because I didn't want to keep filling the sink with water in case
The
it was,
curtains
it didn't work.
started blowing because there was so much.
then all of a sudden there was like a 3-foot tall lady. This house is clean. That was a Poltergeist reference for the youngsters who haven't seen it.
Oh, dude. So and I poured it down and it went. I'm like, oh my God. So I kept pouring hot water, because, that'll help. And then when he arrived, I'm like, dude, just listen. I'm going to go up there and drain water in there. Sure as shit, it ran. It's just that feeling of thank God. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Because
You're like, Jesus
imagine,
Christ.
imagine not having your kitchen sink for a week.
Oh, our bathroom sink was like that, and I had to get a snake. And not
snake,
only
the
did I
bathroom-
have to get a snake,
And it's not in the it's
Oh,
it's almost
no.
never in the Peach. It's in the wall somewhere.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So,
never
I got
close.
this. I got a snake. Started
it's
pulling it
way
out.
down.
And
That is good.
Of course, my wife has like 10-foot long hair. She's like fucking
Right.
Rapunzel.
Right.
So I pull the snake out, and I get a little hair, and I'm like, all right, let me
Is
try
it-
running
it's the
some water.
sink or the shower?
The bathroom sink.
Oh God.
So anyhow, I had to get it from Amazon. It's like a snake, but it's got like these 3 jaws. When you press the end of the button, they come out and grab, and you can pull the snake out.
Yeah.
And I pulled out a hair turd. I kid you
Yeah.
not, it was at least 1.5 feet long.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
And
me?
it smelled like complete ass.
Yeah.
It was my worst nightmare. But after that, the water, whoosh.
Listen, I have no clue how my wife and my daughter aren't looking
Bald.
like this.
Exactly.
Because the hair, I thought it was a rat. The clob of hair I pulled out of the shower.
And you
Oh,
just,
God, in the
then you
drain?
realized it was
Yeah.
just, you realized it was just one of Ed's pubes. Ed showers
I
here?
was like, oh my God. How are you not bald?
Did it?
Either one of you.
Did it clog? Is that what happened?
It coagulated.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Dude,
Right?
and then like the soap and shampoo and everything is in it.
Dude. And it happened. It's
We had to get one of those.
yeah.
They're called tub mushrooms.
We gotta, yeah.
What is that?
How's that work?
Yeah,
Those
what
things
is-
are fucking amazing.
What is it?
Okay.
What's a tub mushroom?
It's like this little. We got the stainless steel one. It's like it looks like a old hair curler, but on a side,
Like a mushroom?
and then it's got a mushroom cap on it with holes, and it causes the water to swirl to go down the drain, but all the hair wraps around it. So you just pull it out once a week
Yeah.
and take the hair out,
I've seen the things,
and it still
It's-
stinks like ass.
oh my God.
I've seen the
Yeah,
things
but
that you
it's-
could put in that look like I have one in all the
Yeah,
sinks.
no, you got just a little drain thing. No,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
this the water drains like normal, but the hair wraps around it, and you just lift it out, pull the bottom off, and it comes out in a circle. Throw it away, put
Who
it back
knew?
on, put it back in.
Do
Who
you
knew
have
we
that?
were going to do a...
Yes, and I also have a 50-pack of rubber gloves up there because I don't touch that shit.
yeah. Who knew we were going to do a plumbing...
Right.
Oh, no,
plumbing...
I just want to talk about. I finally. It's one of those
Well,
frustrating.
congratulations.
Plumbing just is one of those
Oh, I hate
frustrating
plumbing.
things because it's so basic. It's not like
It's not basic.
yeah,
Well,
it is. It's in
Listen.
here is a pipe that goes out. So somewhere in the pipe is a clog, and it's so simple. But then you need 85 different things.
Yes.
Just for the simplest. It's not like
apparently $100 worth of Drano.
Yeah, dude. Drano ain't cheap.
No, so...
And that's your first go-to. You're like,
And
I got this.
I'm pretty sure you didn't get that from the...
right. Right, the Dollar General.
He went and got it from like Big Lots.
Yeah,
You know, it's expired by 2 years, but you know what? Drano's Drano.
that makes it better if it's over the expiration date.
And it
Yeah.
works.
That makes it more potent. Yeah. Don't mind the fumes. No. The green fog? Nah.
The green fog.
Nobody.
Yeah. When you open the green
Just open up the windows and doors. No biggie.
Fumes be fuming.
right,
Yeah.
all the stuff on the walls is peeling off.
yeah.
Right.
No big deal.
Anyways, you had a
But your drains are clogged.
you have a TV that unclogged.
Oh, Byron and I had to move a TV.
Yes. What is?
Yeah.
Is it would you have a plasma or something?
No, but I donated some for $15. Plasma.
Yeah,
At the
just for
Plasma
beer
Alliance. Yeah.
For beer money.
Yeah.
Charles was nice enough to come help me take my father-in-law's TV to go get repaired. And it's like a 65-inch.
Is
No
it
big
is
deal.
it an LED TV? What kind of TV?
I believe
It's
so.
not an old tube one. It's a newer TV.
Yeah, it's a
So
flat screen.
maybe it weighed 50 pounds,
Yeah.
if that.
I was
that
thinking
big?
maybe 25, 30.
Yeah, either way. it
But
was,
Chuck's a pussy.
Yeah.
So
that's because I was lifting it with my wiener.
Yeah. Okay, well, maybe not when we take it back into the house. You don't want to.
Why? I want to show off my skills.
The dude said that repairs the TVs.
Yes.
He had this. Was it
100.
85 inch?
It was a $10,000 TV.
What?
Yeah.
$10,000
There that you could buy.
that he was
Yes.
fixing.
Yeah.
Dude, this TV.
What could it do for $10,000?
I don't know, but I'd like to try.
It was the size of
the
from
cabinet
that-
all the way across.
going up. It would fill up that whole
It was
countertop right
huge.
there. It was gigantic.
It was the biggest
It was
TV.
probably
Floor
couldn't
to
fit it
ceiling.
because of the height of it.
I bet you it was 5 feet tall by about.
If it was
Probably
100,
if it was 100.
It was about 5 feet tall,
I
by
would
maybe
say
8 foot long.
Yeah, it was
It was
gigantic.
giant,
Giant.
and it cost 10 large.
I have never seen a TV like this in my life. I actually chubbed up a little. I'm not going to
Well, here's
lie.
it-
I tried lifting that one with my wiener, but
is
I
it
couldn't.
is it
Yeah.
old like an old TV?
Like 2 years old.
Yeah. No, this is like a 2 or 3 year old TV.
Yeah.
So the dude, he took it in there to get repaired, and they said, "Well, it's going to be about $400 to fix it." He's like, "Oh no, just scrap it."
Yeah.
Honest
for
to God.
$10,000
That's a true
scrap it.
story.
Yeah.
I was looking at the guy like, I will buy this TV.
I was.
I will give
I
you-
will buy it for $500 right
I would
now.
say, I'll give you $50 and not a penny more, sir. Throw it in the back.
This TV was gigantic. It was beautiful.
I, honest to God, I could not fit it in my house.
But what? First of all, you
It was
can't mount it. How
beautiful.
do you mount it?
Well, Byron was on the corner on one side, and I was on the other, and we were humping it from each end.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
now-
how you mount. Oh,
Yeah, not like
the
that.
wrong kind of mounting. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
how do you-
We
how
were-
do you-
Thank God we didn't take pictures.
Something that big. How do you even put it on the wall?
Well, apparently, if you can afford a $10,000 TV
You could afford the mounts to mount a
Or-
$10,000 TV.
or
the armoire
the
looking thing.
stand or whatever, to fucking 10. That's a nice car.
Oh God, yeah.
That's a decent car,
Used car,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
for $10,000.
And somebody just like, meh.
What?
$400. I spent $10,000 on this TV. $400 to fix it? Fuck you.
Fuck you, man.
What would be
Dude, that's like a roof on my house.
Yeah.
what would be the problem with it? What was?
I don't know if it was the lights. I
I
he
have no
didn't.
idea.
Yeah, he didn't tell us but we saw the fucker standing there. It was on 2 carts.
It was huge.
It was gigantic. It was like a drive-in screen.
It would literally, if I had a car bed, I would put it in my bedroom. So I'd be like in a drive-in.
Yeah.
Here's the
It was
question.
gigantic.
Here's the question. Don't you think that it's better to get a projection TV.
The new projection TVs are sweet.
They're pretty
However-
nice, but
However, this TV was badass.
it was badass. It was like maybe 2 inches wide,
Did it have one of those big remotes like this?
like an iPad. Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
I
can
don't
you
even-
reach the source button?
yeah. I didn't even see, what the remote looked like. I don't even know what kind of TV it
No, it
was,
was
but
just
it
big.
was gigantic. Gigantic.
A Fukushima TV.
Oh my God,
Because
man.
who else makes it? Sony and them don't ever advertise around.
I don't
here.
know.
And where would you
I
get it?
don't
You'd have
know.
to go. You'd have to
The
special.
big TV store?
Yeah,
don't
where
know.
would you even get a TV that big?
Hello, giant TVs are us.
If you have $10,000 to spend on a TV,
You find a source.
yeah. Sure.
It's the same guy.
BJ's,
He pro- he-
Sam's Club,
Does he
whatever.
sleep in his Maserati in
Oh
the,
my God.
You know what I mean?
This TV was
Remember
like
the
I
big
said.
craze though? The big craze growing up is stereos and TVs growing
Yeah.
up. That was the
Dude,
big
you know what
craze.
though? Nothing sounds as good as an old school stereo.
No,
You know what I mean? Because
No.
they don't make stereos like that anymore.
no, they don't make
with
it.
with the tower speakers that just
Yes.
fucking killed it.
Yes.
Got one.
Yeah, I know you do.
He's got one speaker that's in it.
Dude, they,
Oh, no,
yeah,
I
they don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah.
Where they would just fucking crank.
Yep.
Yeah, they just
Getting a
super loud.
turntable this winter.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
And so he'll have 2 turntables and a microphone.
But
Boom.
it uses like a
Play
crochet
some
needle.
vinyl.
That's what
Not that kind of needle. No.
no,
A
yeah.
heroin needle, duh.
Yeah. Dummy.
Dude, do you remember those good old days when you'd
when you do heroin?
No, not not that.
None of us ever.
When we
no.
had, for the audience out there, we used turntables, which are coming back evidently from what you're saying, is that we used to strap on like a little piece
Dildo?
of. No, on the needle.
A dime?
Had a brush
or a nickel.
kind of thing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, to weight it down.
yeah. No, there was a brush
That's
thing.
when you had like
And,
a
Clean it. It would
Yeah.
clean the record.
oh yeah.
So you didn't get the dust pops.
Yes, dude, because you did. You have
You just hear,
a lot of it.
Vinyl is still the best sound. If
the,
you have
the
a nice
most real
stereo.
sound. Not like CD pure sound, but like fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
Analog,
Here's a funny thing. He and I were talking about great shows of the 80s.
where's Gary? He would.
He's fucking trying to figure
I'm
that
sorry.
shit out.
Where's
Is
Monk? He would.
He's all pissed off at Ed.
Yeah, is he mad at
Oh,
me?
he is mad as fuck.
Are you just making fun of me or no?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell. He's blinking. Look at the blink on his eyes. You're right.
He
Monk's
could be.
He could be. Why is he mad at me?
Well,
What did I do? Oh, bowling. Oh, it's because I was bowling.
Yeah.
That's right. No. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, one of the things that we were talking about for the audience out there is you and I had a conversation about
80s TV shows?
right.
Fucking Love Boat.
What was the best part? What started it is I was watching a YouTube video on, it said shows that got canceled that were underrated.
Yeah.
And they brought up ones like Buck Rogers with,
That wasn't that good.
it had Aaron Gray.
And it had Twiggy. Beady, 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 beady. Hey, Buck. And
Yeah.
Gil Gerard.
Gil
as
Gerard.
Buck fucking
Dude,
Rogers.
First of all, they had, were
and
they,
Cylon Raiders.
were they out?
Those were cool.
Were they out of talent during the? There was a gap.
Those were
Okay, wait.
those were big names back in the day, though.
This is what I
obviously
get.
they couldn't get Morgan Fairchild.
This is what I didn't get. Okay, if you watch, which I loved, the black and whites. A lot of the women from that era, they look.
Are you
beautiful.
talking like the 40s,
40s,
30s?
50s, and yeah, from the
Like
the early 1900s.
Blondie and Dagwood,
yeah, the
Petticoat Junction.
Yes, dude, all the women for whatever reason they were just and they were
genuinely pretty because
Yes.
they didn't have plastic
Yes.
surgery back then.
yes.
They didn't have all these crazy makeups. You got what you got.
Right.
They didn't have hair care products.
No,
These girls were genuinely beautiful.
they just looked amazing, and
Yeah.
it was these shows, and one of them which was the Buck Rogers, and first of all they had
Beady,
Aaron.
beady, beady, beady.
He had the Dutch boy haircut. First
Yeah.
of all, he's a robot with a haircut. I
Right.
didn't understand that.
He looked. He looked like Nicholas. What was his name? Nicholas Bradford from Eight Is Enough. Adam Rich. In robot form.
He had the John Denver
He looked like
haircut.
Cousin Oliver from
Yes,
Brady
Brady
Bunch.
He did, right? That everybody had that John Denver.
Everybody
Dutch
wanted to
haircut.
be, thank God I'm a country boy.
I don't know what it was. So, but what I loved about it is they were showing this video, and I'm watching these shows that we grew up with watching.
Right.
That were the greatest. And they had Aaron Gray in this.
Skin tight.
It made no
Silver
sense. Yes,
suit.
yeah, and it's supposed to be the future.
Well,
you know.
everybody in the future wears skin tight suits.
Where in their look? I'm looking at it as
I would look like a ho-ho. You remember the old school chrome wrappers ho-hos came in? That's what I would look like on that show.
Then where in their brain power? Because here's the thing, and I'm connecting the multiple dots here, is that also because you got me hooked on Pluto
And all the other,
dude,
Comet.
And where I was watching, I was trying to multitask, not quite like Wayne.
Beat off to two different shows.
I had Pluto on the TV, and it had there's a channel. Is that you or me?
That's you.
There's a channel that it's from Techman Isaac. I'll read it in a minute. But they have a channel on Pluto, which is all Japanese, like Godzilla versus Megalon.
yeah.
Godzilla.
And they have one that's all the old school kung fu movies called Flicks
Yes.
of Fury.
Love those.
And dude, you can never.
So corny and so cool.
But you love them.
You
I
can
do.
never catch the movie at the beginning. It's always halfway
I don't
through.
care.
That made
I
no,
don't care.
no sense.
I'll
Just
watch
as long
it
as I
halfway
see
through.
one old blind Asian man throwing nails through
Yep.
a tree, I'll be happy.
Yep. I'll watch the last 10 minutes of it. I don't care. Love kung fu movies.
Blind Asian.
Don't care.
You know, he's got that real long white hair,
Yep.
and he takes a nail and just hits. It goes right through a tree into a ninja.
Like a hurricane, right?
Like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
It kills like 3 or 4
And you're
people.
like, the dude can't afford food, but he bought nails.
And the little kid
Yeah.
selling potatoes gets
He-
hit with blood.
Yeah, he's eating dirt, but he can like fuck like 10 ninjas up. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what's even better is on these movies? I'm like, why did we invent planes? Because these guys could jump like over houses
Yeah.
and stuff.
And the sound effect.
Dude, I've seen Ed jump
was-
over a house for a dime.
It is like the bird wings flapping.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
have really loose ropes,
So
silk rope
great.
on.
You know
Yeah.
what's even more amazing?
They're jumping like over like the Great Wall of China. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did not understand this
They
either.
actually threw
So
a nail
awesome.
through the Great Wall of China and hit a ninja.
the blind guy did. Yeah, no. What
I love kung fu movies.
always amazed me too is in these movies they paid, which evidently was the term called silver tails, or gold tails. It was a denomination of actual silver or gold that
Okay.
had this look, and that was called a tail.
All right.
Well, what was the crazy part?
Is you wear your mom's thongs and you have a whale tail?
No.
That's what they were throwing to kill people?
Is in the movies, these old men like that would reach into their robe and like pull these out, and I'm like, do they have pockets in those things?
It was no, they like actually hung them on their nipples. They had pierced nipples.
Where did the money come from? He just reached in
And they just yank them off and throw them. Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, I cut a ninja in half with it.
Yeah. That's right.
So anyhow,
But what happened is I'm watching on the YouTubes,
on the YouTubes,
I've got this thing called Great Shows of the 80s. All right, and it was showing like Aaron Gray, and I saw Aaron Gray and Buck Rogers with this outfit.
Oh, Buck Rogers.
And I turned to the TV, and a Godzilla Megalon was on, and they had the aliens that were in charge of like the Megalon, the robot.
But they were all Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Japanese aliens. Yeah.
Right.
oh,
They were-
rarely
Yeah.
aliens. The
Well,
aliens, right.
in all fairness, if that was made in America,
right.
they would be American aliens.
right.
Or maybe Irish. Just saying. Maybe
never know.
Italian. Hey,
All the-
it's Godzilla. No, Chuck?
All the,
No.
all the
That was a
aliens-
no. Wait,
That was a really bad.
yeah, that was the worst Italian.
Sorry.
all the
Hey.
all the aliens have a thing of Guinness. in their
Yeah.
hand.
Oh wait, are you trying to do Irish or Italian? Because you did the hand.
I was doing Italian.
Italian Indian alien.
Hey, it's Godzilla.
Hey,
Hey, you big meatball!
Yeah, manja.
all the
Go
aliens
ahead.
are
But
aliens and
Godzilla's
white
got like
people.
spaghetti sauce all around his mouth. it's all over
Fucking
his shirt.
spaghetti's hanging out. Yeah.
Of his little his scales beard.
He doesn't blow out flames. He blows out like marinara sauce.
Godzilla has this.
Yeah.
And Parmesan cheese. It's all melted.
It's Godzilla. Yo. Hey.
Hey, yo!
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Godzilliano.
Yeah. Got some fucking Parmesan.
It's the best tasting dinosaur vomit ever.
Godzilla's walking around with, he's got jet black hair.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
come back.
It's slick back. He's got a big old chain.
Big old medallion.
Horn.
Big old medallion.
I
yeah.
can say that because I'm Italian.
Hey. Oh.
And a wife beater on. He's gonna,
Godzilla rolls up in like an 84 Trans Am with T-tops.
Looking down on the Bronx. You look like you used some pasta fajoule.
Godzilla,
Hey.
he's dragging a bag of cannolis with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love cannolis.
God.
He has to. I have to say he has to fight the calamari. Is he giant squids with the slick back hair?
Yeah.
Jumps up to, hey, how you doing?
Well, the funny part was, is I was
They're
watching.
arguing over who's got the best pizza.
the calamari's doing the fold over.
We need to make that movie immediately.
You're right. So I was watching this, and I look over at the TV, and I got this the Godzilla versus Megalon with the space aliens controlling the
Fuck
robot,
yeah.
the robot thing. But all the aliens were wearing those skin.
They got him from the. That's how Buck Rogers got
Right.
theirs. They're like, well,
Right.
these are in the. These are already made in the costume room.
Well, not only
Just
that,
use them.
if
And
you,
how cool was Buck Rogers?
Hey, not that cool.
I don't know,
Not
That was,
cool.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I
the only
loved
thing I
it.
liked about
Aaron
it was the
Gray.
Cylon Raiders.
dude, Aaron Gray was
Goddamn Twiggy.
She was hot.
She was. That's what I
Right?
just said to him. Yeah,
But they weren't the best actors.
No, dude. And here's the funny part: is if you look at half of the again, I like the 30s, 40s, and 50s genre of women.
Yeah,
Excuse me, they were beautiful.
because they're classic beauty.
And Harry.
classic beautiful. No, they were
Yeah,
classic
really.
beautiful. And then there
You
was
can
this,
tell most of them bathed in Ed's upstairs sink. He just
Yeah.
unclogged it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
Is
vintage,
that what it is?
vintage
Oh,
pubes
Jesus Christ. Some of his mom's friends came over.
on the Mayflower.
I'm sorry.
The thing that got me was there was this weird gap in the 60s and 70s and 80s where the
That's because they had like shit shows like Love
Yeah.
American Style.
It was like
Dude.
variety shows, and some of them were
Some
awesome.
of them are good, like Donnie and Marie. I watched.
Oh my
Yes.
God, Sonny
Yeah.
and Cher.
And the Mandrell sisters.
yes, you remember
goddamn Mandrell sisters.
That might be the gayest thing I've ever heard you say.
Let me tell you something.
They were
Yeah.
the Mandrell sisters. were
Barbara.
fantastic.
What were their names?
Barbara,
Louise
Angie,
and
Arlene.
Earlene.
Earlene.
Yeah.
Which one played
Not
the
that
drums?
I've never seen it.
It was
Right.
Tony was one of the. I made that up. Could have
No.
been
Tony
There's only three
Mandrell.
of Tony Mandrell.
He
That was the Italian brother.
yeah. He fought Godzilla in an earlier episode of
Yeah.
$6 million Man and Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Remember
Tony
when $6 million Man fought Robot Bigfoot?
Yes. You
Tony
remember that?
Mandrell.
Hey, sing a
Hey,
country
oh.
song.
Hey, I need some chicken and biscuits up here. Hey, yo.
Waffles and
Waffle-
chicken. Is it,
That's not Italian.
Waffles and raviolis.
I need some waffles and gnocchi up in this bitch. Come on.
Well, the thing was, I was watching, and there's this weird thing in that gap where all the actors became super old. Like they had like Jack Klugman was like a big
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Quincy?
All the actors were
Boom.
like 70 and
Norman
above.
Fell.
Yeah, all the actors got really old when they had Barney Miller.
Well, you know why?
All the guys were super old.
You know why? Because Vietnam. There's a huge age gap.
Yeah.
Like in any workforce
And
because
those-
of Vietnam.
Yeah. And all those guys were in other shit. We just didn't know it
Yeah.
until they got to,
Yeah,
prime
there's a
time
big
and-
age hiring gap because of Vietnam.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
what, I mean,
Archie
really, is that
Bunker.
really what it was?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
the
All in the
acting deal.
family.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
actors.
Well, and like even in the factories I worked in.
I'll be damned. I didn't
Yeah,
realize that.
when I first got out of high school, I started working at a factory in Avon, And
It was a
there
dildo
like,
factory.
It was. You know what the thing
Just
was?
saying.
I was like the bite tester, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I got such a strong jaw.
The bite.
You had to do like 60 of an hour, ball head, ball head.
That's why his head's so giant. Yeah.
But I was like young guy, and then there was like old guys. There was no in betweeners.
Right.
And I asked about that, and they said, well, because of Vietnam.
I did not really.
Yep.
Wow. I
And that
did
was
not
the
realize
same
it.
in the steel mill. That was the same at Ford. That was the same at.
Well, one of the shows that I thought because they're replaying
Benny
it.
Hill?
No, I love Benny Hill.
Who did?
Love Benny Hill.
But there was a gap
That was
in
the
Benny
first
Hill
time I
too.
ever saw boobies on TV.
And
Was
it-
Benny Hill.
And you had to stay up till 11:30 at night
That's
on
right.
Channel 43 to do
Yes.
That's right.
There was
love that show.
The show that always, other than the classics that came out, but came on because of Pluto, is they have a paranormal sci-fi
Okay.
channel. On if you go in their
it.
categories,
I know they have a paranormal shit.
they brought on. It was either that or what was it, Freebie or something. There was something else, Pluto, Crackle, something. I watched this on. It was Celebrity Paranormal Investigations.
That's not an old show.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Yes, dude, that was in the 80s and 90s.
Well, they must have brought it back because I just watched an episode with like some porn chicks doing it.
that's unless they're redoing
With
it.
what?
porn chicks.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Swear to God.
Dude,
Come on.
well, I watched the one that had Gary Busey. Do you remember Gary?
Love Gary
Is this-
Busey.
Dude, he was awesome in that movie Below Deck with who's the fat guy that did Kung Fu?
The fat guy. That
He was in all those movies. He had the ponytail and the long trench coat.
Steven Seagal.
Steven
Steven
Seagal.
Oh,
That
that's
was Under Siege.
Under Siege,
Under
that's it.
Siege.
Yeah.
Under Siege.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was Gary
Hey,
Busey.
make sure somebody checks on my pies. Classic line from that
Gary
movie.
Busey was insane. They said he went like cuckoo.
Well, that's because he had a motorcycle accident.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he
I
got a real
love
bad
Gary.
accident. That's why his teeth.
Honest to God,
That's
if
like
he-
why his teeth look like urinals.
Yeah.
Just a big row of urinals.
one eye is like
Yeah.
a half inch lower
Well,
than
he
the
has-
other.
he
Yeah,
has
he
a-
got fucked up. But
he
I
has a-
He's
swear to
awesome.
God, if he ran for president, I would vote for him.
For Gary Busey.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He has a younger brother that played in. The,
Oh, Bobby Busey?
yeah.
Is it Bobby?
I have no idea. I made that up.
I think it's Ricky, but whatever.
Could be Tony.
Ricky Busey.
Tony, hey!
Hey, Tony
Paisano.
Busey. Hey, Paisan.
He
Hey.
has a younger brother that was in the movie Starship Troopers or Star.
Oh, you're right. That
Oh,
was
that was his son.
Oh, it was his son.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
his son. Got his legs blown off or bit off
Yes,
by
yes.
a bug. Yeah.
That
Can't
was,
remember his name, but he looks just like him.
looks just like
Lieutenant Dan Busey because he lost his legs.
Oh god! But when I watched this
Ice cream.
Celebrity Paranormal Investigations, I thought, dude, do you know how crazy it is? They jam all these celebs who, they're like us.
Idiots.
Celebrities aren't anybody.
No,
except
they just
this-
got a cool job.
right,
I told you that a long time ago.
right, dude. And then
They're just, they can be on TV.
and they jam
And
them.
we
Have you
can't.
ever watched that show?
Never.
They take these people, they strap with this gear, like a GoPro
yeah,
gear.
like the GoPro. And,
Wait,
oh, yeah.
whoa.
Yes.
You said this is an old show.
No.
Yes.
They
No,
didn't-
it's not.
They didn't
That's-
have GoPros in the 40s and 50s.
Not 40s and 50s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
No.
They didn't have GoPros back then either.
It was
they were carrying giant fucking cameras.
They were the big.
Yeah.
They had like the chest rigs on with
Yes.
the camera
Yes.
pointing at them and behind them.
Yes.
That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that
No,
was like the
it wasn't.
90s.
I'm going to look this up. Okay, say 90s.
Okay.
Even if it's 90s, which still, 90s was 30 years ago.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't the 30s and 40s.
I
You made it
never
sound like
said
it was
the
30s.
30s
You
and
made it sound like they were on a German U-boat,
Yeah.
a haunted German U-boat.
I was expecting to see like a Nosferatu, the black and white with no sound.
But it was actually him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, haunted German.
It was actually Nosferatu when he was still around. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Dude, it was just awesome because Gary Busey, he's real religious.
I love
too.
Gary Busey.
Real religious, and he was doing this paranormal investigation, and everything was demons. You know,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the devil. The devil. Yeah.
Don't you remember watching any of those shows like that you watch and look at now, and you're like, how the fuck? Knight
Yeah.
Rider. Who? Why did you like?
Knight Rider.
Because The fucking car talked, man.
It was kick ass.
And
And it was a black Trans Am.
Here's the funny part.
And it was fucking David fucking Hasselhoff.
Yeah, don't you hassle the Hoff.
Yeah.
Every show
Don't diss the Hoff,
had
man.
the formula. They had the guy, and they
Yeah.
always had to have a hot scientist girl. You know what I mean? That
Absolutely.
Always, that was the key to everything.
You had Love Boat. You had Fantasy
WKRP in
Island,
Cincinnati
WKRP.
with Lonnie
Lonnie
Anderson
Yep.
and that other chick,
Yeah. Who
Bailey.
who had the best ass I've ever seen.
And she had camel toe every episode.
What?
Bailey had camel
Yeah,
toe
but-
every
Bailey
episode.
was hot.
on WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That was the brunette. The brunette
The
chick.
straight-
skinny girl.
Yeah.
Well, they were all skinny back in the day.
But
They all
man,
did
she had
cocaine.
She had a way better ass than Lonnie Anderson did.
Didn't Lonnie Anderson marry Burt Reynolds or
Hell
something?
yeah.
I think they like banged for a while. I don't know if they got married.
I think they got married. Well, he banged Farrah Fawcett too.
He banged everybody.
And I think Valerie
hasn't-
Bertinelli.
I would. Who
I
hasn't? Who
I have no
hasn't-
idea. He was Smokey and the Bandit, brother. He
That's
might have had a
right.
relationship with her.
Sally Field.
He
That's what I
banged
said.
everybody.
Oh, Sally Field. My bad.
Sally Field.
Yeah.
Not Valerie
and
Burnett.
she was adorable.
who? Valerie Burnett or Sally Field?
Both.
Both.
Well, here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Not Eddie Van Halen.
let's connect that dot. The same thing. The Mary Tyler Moore show.
Yeah.
That era, those women were. I even thought Mary Tyler Moore was.
She was a
attractive
gorgeous woman.
at that time. At that
Absolutely.
time. You don't look at the look on his face. You don't
Yeah.
think so?
Well, Chucky liked Maud.
I was
So,
like, hey, B.
He thought
Arthur.
Maud was hot.
Actually, it was Maud's daughter, Adrienne Barbeau.
Yeah.
Adrienne
oh, yeah.
Barboobies.
Adrienne Bubeau.
Hell yeah, very nice.
Yeah. She was hot. Yeah.
We can continue with this, or real quick, because I know we're clicking through time. It's amazing. You want to do the shoes, untying shoes, or
What do you want to do? I got a lot of great subjects here we need
do.
to touch.
we do. Well, I will talk the show, but let's finish with the.
Okay, we're finished with
Well,
the-
no, we're not
the
finished.
80s.
But I want to say this: the shows. I loved, and it was
The Fall Guy.
I didn't.
Because I'm
like-
the unknown stunt man.
Did you?
Hell
like the Fall
yeah.
Guy?
Heather Thomas.
No, that was
Heather
Heather
Locklear.
Locklear.
No.
No, you're right. Heather Thomas. Heather Locklear was on Knots Landing.
Something.
Dynasty.
Or
Whatever.
Dallas.
I didn't
or-
watch the
yeah.
soap
Soft
opera.
porn. Oh,
The soap opera.
Dude, do you know what?
Falcon Crest.
It's funny
Nah,
you said
you know.
that he said it was either Dallas was which one had JR? Was that Dallas?
Dallas. Yeah.
Shows like that
My
and
mom
MASH.
loved that show.
They had their season finale
Oh,
when
absolutely.
JR got shot.
Charlene Tilton. That fat blonde whore. She was awesome.
what was the other one? Designing Woman with Delta's Burke.
Delta's Burke?
She was plural.
Yeah. Because she was hot.
Cagney and Lacey. You know, so-
Cagney's and Lacey's.
but here's the thing: shows like this is. I'm gonna say recent ones, which I had. I'm not a big cop show thing.
Cock show.
Cop
Oh, with a Pete P.
with a P.
Okay, I wasn't sure
Okay.
you were going with that.
was a bit. I'm not a
wasn't
big cop
either.
show.
Adam 12. Chips.
Chips was all right.
Chips fucking ruled.
Chips was awesome.
Do you know where
Emergency.
Chips, no, where Chips
Remember
went down.
Emergency?
I do remember.
One Adam. Or wait,
Come on,
Emergency.
man.
John DeSoto and
Yes.
somebody else.
Rudolph Mantooth.
Where Chips
Yeah.
went downhill was
Thank
when
you.
Eric Estrada was using the nunchucks episode. Do you remember that?
What?
That's when it went uphill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saw him in an episode he hang glided in on the
With-
bad guy's hideout.
Listen, him with the nunchucks with Danny Bonaducci.
That was
He
right.
was in because
God
Danny
damn.
Donabucci.
How do you like that
Donabucci?
dude?
Bonaducci.
Bonaducci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like a gang member in some kind of a ginger kung fu.
He was actually
Called-
our resident ginger ninja.
And oddly
Yeah.
enough, he was Italian, right?
Yeah.
He's
hey.
using nunchucks like that.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, don't push me to use the
Hey.
nunchucks.
Motherfucker
Hey.
played bass in the Partridge Family. Don't you ever be smirking.
I'm gonna smack you with my medallion. Hey. Oh.
The only thing that made the Partridge Family great, not what was his David Cassidy? Was David Cassidy? Who's the lead singer of Partridge Family? David Cassidy.
David Cassidy. Yeah.
What was the girl? The lead.
I don't know.
She was a model.
Yeah.
Day,
She was
Susan
hot.
Day.
Susan Day.
Susan Day. Yeah.
Stunning, dude.
Yeah.
Stunning for her era.
Tell me you didn't fucking rub one off to Marsha Brady.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I still do.
Hello.
I mean back then,
I'm
not
talking.
now.
Oh,
I sent
Never
it
mind,
to-
because I was gonna say, Amby Davis still,
Anthony Davis.
I'm like, hey, Amby, put on that maid outfit.
He's got videos of Andy Davis and Miss Garrett from
Facts of life,
from the
scissoring.
Backline.
Sounds like an armpit farting contest.
All right, we've gone down a.
Oh, that's great.
We're going down a bad path.
bad.
We're going
dude.
down a bad path, Edward.
But they had a great formula for those shows. But I
Sure.
love, dude.
When we were young and stupid, we loved it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I could watch. I will sit down and watch Love Boat reruns
Oh,
or
yeah.
Chips reruns
Chips,
or
I'll watch all of that.
yeah, dude,
I love
they're
all of
fucking
it.
awesome.
But here's the thing: you said Love
So
Boat.
stupid.
Julie from the Love Boat. Same thing. That Dutch boy haircut.
That's all
Lauren-
they had back then.
They
Lauren
had to have-
Tweez. I remember her name.
Nice.
You're welcome.
She got fired for drugs, though.
Oh,
Did she?
What kind? I wonder.
I don't know, but that's why they brought in Vicky, the captain's daughter, Vicky.
Oh, that was horrible. And she had a
Fucking whore.
Dutch boy haircut. And they brought in
Yeah.
that same kid from Eight is Enough. He hit every TV show. I think he was like a late bloomer at the end of the series. He is the
Charles in charge. The
Charles
Tommy-
Nelson Riley.
Yeah. Hoo-hoo.
that anytime jumping the shark on a
They
show.
would bring in the ringer.
They bring in the ringer. All the shows were fantastic. I wasn't a big
Charles
Aaron,
Nelson.
Aaron Moran.
Lady.
Oh,
Oh,
Happy
Joey
Days.
loved fucking Chachi.
No, I wasn't a big fan of that show.
No, it sucked. Know
Yes.
why? Because it didn't have Richie, Potsy,
No.
Ralph Mouth, or the Fonz in it.
no.
what? I think-
Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley.
It was funny as fuck.
Way.
Yes. Do you know what I love?
Before they moved to California.
Yeah. But I think personally, all right,
Yeah.
I'm going to get some shit for this. and
You're about to. I can see it in your
Yeah.
eyes. I'm ready.
I think Laverne and Shirley was better than Happy Days.
Really? Because of the big ragu? A more Italian guy.
Hey, see where we
hey.
go
What,
with this?
what about Mr. fucking DeFazio?
Mr.
Yeah.
DeFazio,
Yeah, it was a bunch of Italian
With
guys
the
in that
big
show.
think he
Ernest,
was-
Ernest Borgnine
He had
eyebrows.
some giant eyebrows.
He
Yeah.
was technically Irish.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
That's hilarious.
If my fucking
Right?
barber didn't hit my eyebrows up, I'd have some Ernie Borgnines.
Oh yeah, me too. Yep.
I would look like the old blind Asian guy throwing nails through trees. Because they had those big cat eyebrows.
Yeah.
How does anyone in their right mind not cut that when it gets that big and crazy, dude?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
I just, my
If
dad
you get
used-
to a certain age, you just don't care.
I
no
did-
more.
I
my
do
da-
care, though.
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I got a
I
nose
still
hair,
do.
ear,
Do you know what's
hair,
even
eyebrow
worse
trimmer.
is when it grows too long and it's like always
do need a
in
shave.
your
I
field
do.
in your field
Just
of
saying.
vision.
I like it. You should grow a goatee.
I could do that in a week.
should try that.
Serious, this is
Overnight.
this is 3 days.
Is it?
You should.
Yeah.
You should try a Fu Manchu.
I could do that too.
Like a.
I'm hearing something.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Nothing. No, that's all right. His phone.
Where
I'm
you
gonna
going?
I'm gonna grab a drink. You want one or want to grab one?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm all right.
It was Gary. He was texting. He is mad as fuck at you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Or am I?
I don't know. I'm wondering. It just.
Maybe you want to.
Listen,
Listen, Monk is not happy with you, Ed.
I don't know
wow.
why.
But those, yeah, the '80s shows, man, that was the shit. And
was.
a
The
lot
shows
of
were
that
really
stuff ain't gonna fly now.
No. No, they can't.
All in the Family, fucking the Jeffersons.
It's smooth.
Yeah,
Ooh.
That was bourbon and
none of
cherry
that shit's
cola.
gonna fly no more. Because everybody's pussies.
They are. They're
I'm
scared.
just saying.
They're scared. A lot of people are scared.
No, they're not scared. They just apparently they're offended more
Too
than
easily.
they were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There are two things. We've got time. You don't have to work.
I
for
don't.
it. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck's got to get up.
Do you got time to? Okay.
Yeah, I'm-
No,
okay.
I don't have to, but I will wake up without an alarm.
Yeah,
Still.
I will
Okay.
too.
But I've moved my time from like 3:20 to like 5 o'clock now.
Nice.
So I'm waking up at 5
Good
o'clock
for you.
without an alarm.
It's still
Good for
dark
you.
out.
Yeah. So I play Call of Duty with people from other countries
Nice.
or people from California.
Once it's wintertime, it ain't gonna matter.
No,
but
because I'll be in bed at 6
summertime,
o'clock anyhow. It
go
gets
to bed
dark,
at
I'm
6.
going to bed. Fuck it, let's
I'm
go.
laughing. There's one. This one we can just touch on real quick. I
Wieners?
saw an article. Like always wondered camping videos, which you and I talk. We've seen the
Fun
dudes
camping.
that go into
love
these
camping.
huts and they go in all this stuff.
Oh, the guys that build those like huts in like 3 days and live in it for a month.
Oh yeah.
Those are awesome.
Oh yeah.
I would never do that, but those are awesome.
Yeah.
Right, it is awesome.
They like dig a hole in the side of
Yes.
a fucking hill.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they like bake their own mortar or something,
Yeah.
and
Right.
brick it up on the inside and put
No.
a fireplace. And
I'll just
Yes.
I'll just fucking put a tent up in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
well, the
I'll
part,
pitch a tent.
part of it is also camp. I'm not a big camper, like a tent.
Love
camp-
camping.
no, I used to. I
Loved it.
cannot anymore. It's not for
Love
me.
it.
I can't do that. Well, people go to this.
They have air mattresses.
Yeah, well, air mattresses are made for if you want to sleep on the ground, but just not right away.
right.
Because-
Yeah.
No. No. They're not like that no more,
No,
dude.
well, in these,
But anyway.
in these videos I was watching, just clicking on things,
Yeah.
is I went down this rabbit hole, and people are you know how people climb Mount Everest,
Oh God,
Yeah.
no.
which is insane to me.
yeah, because there's all kinds of dead people up there,
Yeah.
and like thousands of pounds of trash.
Well,
I would if I was able to. I'm not. If I was like
21,
Right.
in great shape.
18,
right?
yeah.
Right, yeah.
I would climb up to see the dead people, but I'm not going up to the top of it.
What they said,
No.
Yeah, there's like 1 million dead people up there.
yeah, for people that die, and they can't.
I don't
send
think there's a
people-
million, but
No,
there's,
there's
a
a
lot.
lot.
There's
Yeah.
a lot.
But they're starting to like thaw out.
Yes.
Oh
This
my
is-
god!
This is where I'm
Global
going.
warming.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, this is where I was going to go.
I didn't say that. I just said they're starting to thaw out.
Is they said
I
that
bet it smells.
there's a new requirement.
Yeah.
There's a new requirement because when you go camping, often people will go to the restroom right in the woods.
Oh yeah, they'll like dig a hole, shit in it, and fill it back in.
Yeah.
They're gonna hold.
But they're pooping in the snow, so
What's happening is on Mount Everest now, they're
Okay.
requiring, because there's certain things where they have campments that people can stop, and if
Yeah.
Or I'd make it to the base
Checkpoints.
one. I'd be at the base. I'm like, I've gone too far.
Yeah, that's it. I'm
turning
done.
around.
Yeah.
you got off the
I'll be in
plane.
my car with the heater on.
We're like 10 foot up. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm getting dizzy from the oxygen.
Yeah, we're good.
When do we eat?
It is too cold. Not worrying. No.
What
not
they
doing
have
it.
what they have said. Well, look at him laughing a little time. They have said that what's happening. This is this. I couldn't believe the article. I was reading it, and then I started watching videos on these climbers that said Mount Everest or whatever organization is requiring you to carry bags because when you go to the restroom, it freezes. Up there in the temperatures.
Sure.
So you swing it around and club somebody over the head with a
They
frozen
are
turd.
requiring you to take it with you
And if you see any, take that too.
because what's happening is
So you need to put your shit in your backpack.
Yeah.
Walking up.
listen. This
Well, if it's frozen,
they wait.
Frozen. Let it go. Let it go.
I mean,
They-
if it's frozen, what's the harm?
Yeah.
Here's the problem. They are having poop slides. What happens is,
Like instead of a mudslide?
Nice.
they are having so many people go and
Same
climbing,
thing.
They are pooping, and then they'll have a landslide. All this fecal matter goes down and starts thawing,
My God.
and they have poop slides.
That's amazing.
And they said that's why we're requiring people to carry it because so much they'd have a landslide come down, it thaws, and then it's
Is
all
there that
shit.
many people that have been
Dude,
stupid enough to climb
It's
that
like,
mountain?
Honest to
Yes.
God, I've seen pictures. It's just like a solid line from the bottom to the top of people.
Yes.
It's crazy. I'm like, why would you
Wow.
even want to do that?
No, not ever.
Yes.
No,
Yeah. it's
No,
really-
I would, like I said, I'd sit in my car with the heater on.
no.
They
I'd
really
have
that.
like frozen or a pizza, maybe some Chinese food.
Yeah.
Just watch them go
Yeah, watch them go. Like I
with
said.
binoculars.
Yeah.
Watch your footing, Bobby. Wait,
I would, like I
wait, it'd be
said.
like this. Hey, Bobby, I noticed you're about to step out of body and a turd.
Yeah.
Over.
I would go up
I'd be
and
like, Ed, can you pass me that pizza?
go up and touch a rock and say, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And by rock, it could be a turd.
No, a rock. Well, it might be.
Could be a turd rock.
Yeah.
Turd rock from the sun.
Boom. I see what you did there. Well done.
That was a good
Well done, sir.
full circle. That was a good full circle.
Well done, sir. We need a bell.
Yeah, ding.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I'm
wanna-
gonna get one.
There's
Okay.
two,
We need
so
a bell.
two I'll hit real quick then. So one is LASIK surgery. He and I were talking
I want
about
to get LASIK surgery really
He
bad.
wants to get
I
LASIK.
hate wearing glasses.
Wait a minute. I thought you did that.
I never had it.
No. Here's the thing. Do you
Uh-uh.
know that I know
Becky
my,
has.
my sister? Did
Before
Becky hit it?
Before she went blind in her eye, yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking
Did she
of.
really have it?
Yeah. She had it like 20 something years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
She got it like when it first was.
Yeah.
When they-
Where they actually went in with
Yeah.
like a backhoe and dug
Yeah.
your cornea out.
They took her eyes out and fixed them and put them back in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
they
That was
they,
that long
Obviously, she
ago.
didn't get the extended warranty.
they use
Now
like a
it's
meat
done with-
slicer. Is that what they?
Yeah. Her eye is right on the thing. And they're,
now it's done with lasers.
Lasers. No, dude, listen. I know my sister is one. She had it, and then her vision is so bad. She's like a bat, dude. She
that's the way I
right.
am. Without glasses, I can't see near or far. These
Really?
guys, I went shooting with these guys
you-
about
do
a
you-
year ago.
Do you have
Has
bifocals?
been-
I haven't been back since because I can't see to shoot.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You know what I mean?
So
do you
your
have
long.
My long is gone and my short is gone. So with my bifocals,
That's what she said.
I can tilt my
Boom.
head this way to see the sight, and I have to tilt my head this way to see the target
You're kidding.
through the sight.
You're blind.
I can't see, yeah. So I'm like shooting just like, I think I'm close.
Do you know what?
He's at the range. He's like, yeah.
Do you know what
Shooting
helps?
it anywhere.
Do you know what really helps? And it sounds
What?
sounds crazy.
Thumbs in your eyes?
No, but dude, my vision is getting better because I stare at
Vision doesn't get better.
Yes, it does. I've been staring into the sun, and it causes my vision.
I was
to
going to
get
say your phone and porn, but the
But staring
sun,
into the sun, that makes sense.
yeah,
It does. Well,
way
it's a-
more sense.
It's a fake sun, anyways. It's all radiation. I do. Listen, right now I'm not wearing my glasses because I can see you fine.
Watch, ready? I'm not wearing mine either, Ed.
If I take my glasses off, I can't read Chucky's shirt.
Hey, that makes two
I
of us.
swear to God.
No,
I'm blind.
Why do you wear to see long or short?
Both. I have bifocals.
Me too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Dude, I only wear it because I can't see far, but now it's getting, because I do this sun staring. What does that look for the audience? You got to go to the
sun staring.
Look at the look on that
Yeah.
room. Button.
Yes, in 2 weeks.
Whoever your eye doctor is, he's a shitty eye doctor.
Ed, you go home. You know what? Don't buy these glasses, Ed. Go stare.
Yeah.
Go home and stare at the sun.
Somebody should have told you a long time ago not to stare at the sun. I'm just saying.
It heals you.
I'm just saying.
A guy on YouTube told me it heals me.
No.
And why would YouTube?
Maybe not looking into it.
YouTube
Yeah.
would never.
No.
No, they would never.
Standing in it, laying in it, sure, but not looking at
Now
it.
since you don't have your glasses on, I mean, is it fuzzy? Is
Oh,
this
absolutely it is.
really?
Like, if I didn't know that the calendars were what
Yes.
they were,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to.
I'm blind as a fucking
At
bat.
all. And you can't see close either.
No.
Like, I like the way you did that. No.
Listen, if I have to read something,
Like, hold your can up. Hold your beer can up.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it say 19
Yeah, right. Yep.
1922 then?
Yes.
All right.
You analyzed it and just figured
Yeah.
out. This.
I was like, ZZ, no.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I take
but
my glasses.
I'm one
off
of
to see
those
close.
where
Really?
Oh, I can't.
not anymore since they got bifocals.
Yeah.
But
I can't read what this says on here,
Wow.
even remotely. They're like, it's a black
yeah,
line.
my distance is awful.
Dude.
So anyhow, I want LASIK.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the scary part about LASIK.
They laser your eyes off. Dude, you stare into the sun. How can you be afraid of a laser?
Yeah. Why are you so scared? It's like a magnifying glass,
Yeah.
burning an ant, except at your cornea. What could go wrong?
Yeah, but you're awake the whole time. The LASIK, you're awake.
Well, yeah.
You don't get an anesthetized.
Well, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't do it while you're asleep
yeah.
Why?
because your eyes roll back in your head when you sleep.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they?
Yes.
Do they really?
Yes.
Put little plungers on your eyes.
Yeah, your eyes roll back in your head when you're asleep.
Mine don't.
How do you know you're asleep?
I can feel them. I'm very
Totally.
sensitive. I'm sensitive when I
Did you ever
sleep.
see anybody lay down and shut their eyes and they go up?
Yeah.
No, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny?
That's REM. That's REM sleep.
My
All right, let me put it this way. When your dog is sleeping,
yes,
look at his eyes. They'll be like,
Same thing.
he's still growling at me.
he can't see you, but he can sense the hate.
He's still He's still going.
Exactly.
right. Because my thing
Eyes are rolling back in his head. I still hate you. I hate you so much. Yeah.
Because
what your dog's
here's
doing.
the thing that I've talked to one guy, my sister, that said she said you're like this, and then all of a sudden you can see, and then whoop, it's gone, and then you don't see anymore. And then
What are you
next,
talking?
when
What?
they do
When they fold your
Oh.
flat back, you can't see.
they literally cut
But
the top of your eye
it
off.
takes
I
like
don't like when they fold my flat back.
it takes
I
like
am not a fan of that.
I think it's like 8 minutes an eye, start
Wow.
to finish.
yeah.
That's
So-
And
crazy.
it's done.
Yeah.
And they do it, and then
Listen, when my grandfather had it done like 30 something years ago,
They actually cut it with a knife.
they actually no,
No.
I'm dead serious. They removed his cornea, put it on a little
Stop
miniature lathe,
stop it.
and reshaped it.
That's because
and-
he had cataract surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kidding me.
They put a new lens in.
and
Yeah.
sewed it back on his eye. No shit.
Yeah. Now they
No
just,
shit.
I told Chucky they take the eye like a condom.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
wait,
go.
we got a little blood on your. Give me that napkin.
There you go.
Hey, you got some spaghetti sauce on your face from Godzilliano.
Yeah. They took his cornea off and froze it and
Yeah.
reshaped it and then put it back on his eye.
He said from Godzilla.
Godzilliano. There you go. There's. I want to get a T-shirt
With a
With
Godzilla with a
Godzilla.
pompadour. A fucking Italian horn.
an Italian horn
And an 84
Godzilliano.
Trans Am with T-tops.
We need to make that happen. No, an IROC Z.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Blaring some Def Leppard.
We need to make that happen. Or some Creed.
No. Absolutely not.
What was
No, it was Def Leppard.
no? What's the one that you said is a fan of you? Chad Kroger's band.
Look at that photograph.
Nickelback.
Took a big shit. It made me laugh.
Right? No.
Nickelback wasn't in the 80s. That,
no,
that
neither
shouldn't
was-
be anywhere.
But
No,
LASIK
you're
scares me. LASIK scares me because it's
Well,
like I
but
said,
you
you're
stare
awake.
into the sun.
Dude, yeah, but here's the thing. When I did my wisdom teeth, I had nightmares for weeks because I was still awake during
Well,
it.
this is. What did he just say? What did Charles just say? 8 minutes an eye.
That's crazy.
That's it. They're not kneeling on your
Okay.
face with a pair of pliers.
Can you do one eye at a time, like
That's
on
what they do,
on
yeah.
a payment
Yeah,
plan?
you have to. Yeah.
So I can only
Yeah. Yeah, you have to do one eye at a time.
Keep
and
me
it's not.
one eye
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
Can you imagine?
They're not extracting anything.
So
like if it was your
half
wisdom.
a glasses.
How do we get from wisdom teeth to LASIK?
Because
I
I was
don't know.
awake. I was awake during my wisdom teeth. They didn't
Okay.
knock me out.
Me too. Well, I will.
Yeah, but they're like, wait, we can't tell if this is a tooth or a sugar baby. Is that caramel corn? No, that's the
shit.
tooth.
It was
Oh.
a honey,
Oh shit, that's
bit
a
of-
baked bean.
It was a bit. It was a bit of
It was
honey.
a
Damn it.
busted baked bean. Hey,
Hey,
Hey, oh, hey.
it's a piece of ravioli. Hey.
they'll be like, Mr. Money, do you eat dry spaghetti? Why? Well, we're not sure if it's your tooth or a linguine noodle.
Yeah, it's wedged in there pretty good.
This is the Italian show. That's what this,
Right?
this is the Dago
Yeah,
show.
I'm not
Hey,
even
Because we're
Italian.
Dagos. We're
Okay.
Dagos. You and I are
Hey,
Dagos.
yo.
Yeah, no, and the last thing I
How
will-
you doing?
before we go, I know I wanted to talk about this because I am this. Okay, I will take. He can.
They shit in your hand and save it for later.
no.
Oh.
I'm a
And I'll
snow.
throw it down the kitchen sink.
I'm a snowballer. No, when. No,
Snake eyes.
throw it down the kitchen.
Stink eyes.
Wait a minute! I just caught that you said throw it down the kitchen sink. But no, but I have no.
Well, it's so close.
No,
Yeah.
that I'm a guy. When I take my shoes off, I don't untie my shoes. I
Yeah,
Pop
like
'em on.
slip-ons. Me either. I haven't untied my shoes in years.
But do you?
We're to the age now where they make shoes that you can stick your feet in and they're on.
Yeah,
I
what
love
are they?
it.
Skechers.
dude, I
Skechers
got-
the slip-ins.
I got
Yes.
Vans that I haven't untied in years.
Yeah, me
My
too.
foot slides
Yeah.
right
How do
in
you
them.
get them
Yeah,
on?
me too.
though? How do you get them on without untying?
You string them loose.
Yeah, you don't
Bring
tie
'em
it
loose.
super tight. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but
Why?
don't-
I'm
don't-
not playing kickball.
Oh,
I'm not running from Godzilliano.
no, I'm not doing a marathon.
I can walk with my loosely tied shoes.
Yeah,
It's a Godzilliano.
yeah, Godzilliano.
Watch out for his
Hey!
marinara breath.
Oh!
I can say.
Look out, he's about to breathe some Parmigiano Reggiano. Sorry, I had to do it.
That's the reason that. What's the city that Venice? That's the reason Venice is sinking because Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla.
He's stepping on the city. And
I swear to God, we need to make T-shirts right now.
His toenails look like macaroni elbows. Big old macaroni elbows.
Oh, God.
Like rigatoni's.
His back of his horns are like lasagna noodles. Oh, God damn it. Are you writing this down? We should be writing this
Somebody
down.
is.
Son of a bitch.
All the scientists.
Godzilla.
All the scientists are named like Stella and, and Tony. All the
Hey, Tony.
Tony and
It's not Tony, it'd be Anthony.
Anthony.
How you doing?
Anthony. It's Anthony. Oh, that's funny.
Rocco.
Because my brother, Tony, his name was Anthony.
Oh, God
did
damn
you,
it.
Did you know my youngest brother's real name was originally Vinny. And then it got changed, got
When? In the 5th grade?
Why would you change your name from Vinny? That's an awesome name.
When my mom adopted my youngest brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So but anyways, that would be Godzilla. I imagine. Well,
She took it upon herself to change his name?
yeah.
How old was he?
He was 6 months.
Oh, okay,
6
so he
months.
didn't know.
Yeah.
He wasn't coming when they called him yet.
No,
Okay.
no, yeah.
Be kind of weird now if you said, your original name was Vinny.
Yeah, no. Do you know?
What?
Wait, let's go back to the shoes before we go back to Vinny. Is that? Do you use a shoehorn? My dad used a shoehorn.
I don't even own a shoehorn.
Don't you?
You know why?
You gotta be
Because
kidding
I
me.
can slip my shoes on without.
You really don't own a shoehorn.
I really do not, Ed.
Does it hurt so bad for you to bend over and put your shoes on?
Dude,
Are you to that
Wait, do you get
point?
lightheaded? When you bend over to put on your shoe, do you get lightheaded?
You got to breathe, Ed.
Please tell me that
Yeah.
you get lightheaded.
You have to breathe while you're
You're
bending
like,
over, Ed.
hold on.
We're not that old yet. We don't need
Can you get your
shoehorns
socks
yet.
on yet without a helper?
Please. Please.
the cloth thing.
And let's be honest. If you have a shoehorn now, it's laziness.
Yeah.
It's
He got
not-
it from
What are you talking
what was that?
about?
What was that catalog? Finger Hut?
Yeah.
Finger Hut, yeah.
It's not.
Love
no,
Finger Hut.
No.
Where you can pay like $80 for a shoe.
No.
Over the payment plan
Yeah,
is $295
right.
for the next $295 for 75 years.
They make shoes that you can step in now. So
Yes, they do. You're shaking your head. No, yes, they do.
No, yeah, no, we
and
had
I-
a shoehorn for my dad.
didn't we have this conversation?
No, we didn't. Here's the thing.
Okay.
That one of the things that happens when you get, and it happens to me.
What's that?
For you,
When you like start
Yeah.
walking and you fart involuntarily?
Oh, I've done that. Like, share, subscribe. Remember to tell 2 friends about the show. Again,
That's a
check
thing
out.
saying
We're
Yes.
talking about putting shoes on.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Here's the thing. That
What?
with the shoes, have you ever? When my scar hurts, the way I tie my shoe, because I have a scar, which do you know? I've told you I get the
Yes.
scar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When it
the sex change. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
It wasn't a sex. Could have been a sex.
When they sewed the penis on
Right.
you.
Yeah. That when my scar, like bad weather, stuff like that, my scar really
His
hurts.
doctor had primitive LASIK and did it on the side.
Yeah.
So they had to cut it off and center it.
Oh my God.
The ear.
They sewed a shoehorn on the side of
Here's
them.
an ear. No, have you ever seen people that when they tie their shoes, instead of being in the center, it's like on the side because they can't tie, so they have to put their foot.
I
like
think
this.
that's more of a
A left-handedness.
That's more of,
left hand. You're left-handed.
I
That's
know,
more
but mine
of
are right in the
being-
middle.
that's more of being fat.
That right, but no. But when my scar,
Can you-
hurts,
And I'm just saying
I can't
because
bend over. I can't bend over when my scar hurts.
Oh, yeah, blame it on the
Oh.
scar.
It
Oh, look, I can't bend over. I got this scar right here.
I'm fatter. I'm way fatter
Right here,
than you are.
It's on the shoulder.
But I sit on the steps and I can tie my shoes.
Yeah, if you
Everything's
sit on
straight.
steps, you can do it. If you're sitting in a chair, you cannot.
What?
Because steps, your feet are higher. It's like a squatty potty for putting on shoes.
Yeah.
If you sit on the steps, you don't have. You can sit on your steps and put your shoes on easier than you can do sitting in a chair. Because a step is only what, 8 inches?
Yeah.
A chair is
6'9". It's 9 inches. Yeah, 8 inches with the thing. Yeah.
a chair is 2 feet.
Yeah. You got to be.
I've just
I
always.
never thought of that. God damn it. Was that a TikTok teach
Oh
you
my
that?
God.
No, that's common knowledge.
Yeah, that's kind of common.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's repetition.
How do you put your
From
shoes
doing-
on the stairs then?
1 foot at a time.
At the stairs. Or
you're-
do you have them on the edge of your bed?
No, because my bed's 4 feet off the ground.
No.
It's seriously, I'll measure my bed when I get home.
My,
It's tall as fuck.
4 feet.
If I fell off,
You know, what's the matter?
I don't know. Can't hear.
I can hear you. Oh boy, technical difficulty. It might be
Hello.
time to wrap her up.
There it is.
There,
Okay.
you got it?
Uh oh. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, the tip of my
you
peen hit that cord.
Can you hear?
I always, and this is going, years and years, but I sit on the steps and take my shoes off
Do you?
or put my shoes on.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
you don't put your foot on the step. You sit on the step and your feet are on a
put it
step
on.
down.
Like the second step up, sit
Yeah.
down, put your
And are
shoes
you
on.
a slipper guy? You come into the house, take your shoes off, put slippers on?
In the winter, in the summer.
In the winter,
I'm a hillbilly in the
in the winter,
Summer.
I will. In the summertime, no.
I walk around barefoot all
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
Do you?
Love
In your
it.
house?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Oh my God, on your hardwood floors? You're barefoot?
splinters.
Wait,
in
hold
his-
on, hold on.
You don't wear socks?
Ed is worried about going barefoot on his carpet. Have you seen Ed's cat poop carpet?
Okay.
I'd be afraid to go barefoot on the carpet because of the cat poop,
Yeah.
not because of my dirty feet.
That's exactly correct.
Boom.
That is exactly correct because I have two cats. One of them is just old.
Well, I thought one is buried.
One is
That's pretty old.
that.
Yeah.
I
If you're
took
doing
it-
that, that's
I
pretty.
Did, I had to bury the cat 1 in the morning. I had to bury it. Go
In
out.
the
yeah?
winter.
No,
Where?
No, huh?
Where?
I had to do it not in the backyard because the dog would dig it up and eat it.
Oh
So-
my God, that would be awesome. We're talking pet cemetery
cemetery.
shit right here, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Right?
so I had to do it on the side of the house
Oh
by
my
the tree,
God.
my dad's tree.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
I did.
Yeah.
Did. And the other one, it's the weirdest thing. This cat will poop and then roll around on the poop, and then I clean a poop off. I'm
my
like,
God.
God damn, what's wrong with you, you mental pig? Yes. This cat will poop and then go, for some reason. Just,
Can I say something real quick?
That cat needs to be let free in the wilderness.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was out in
right.
southern Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah.
Out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Were you doing a
Nowhere.
job, a kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, working. I came across this farm.
Bigfoot.
But they had a pet cemetery.
No way. Stop it.
Swear to God.
Like a horse. Can you imagine?
There was like 8, 10 like different
Do they
little,
really have pet cemetery? Like a
Dude,
real pet cemetery?
it was
I've actually seen pet cemeteries next to regular cemeteries.
yeah, it was
Really?
it
Yeah.
was very and there was an arch,
Made out of cat bones.
yeah, and dog bones and probably cow bones.
The main
Just
supports
saying.
were bull penises.
Yes. They made a wooden arch that went into this little cemetery. The only reason I didn't take it, I
He said
couldn't.
bull penis.
Yeah. I had no cell
Did you
service.
go in there? Did you?
No,
go into the
I
cemetery?
went past it like a couple of times during the job I was doing.
Did it get creepy out?
Right.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And
like a full cemetery for animals.
there was probably 8, 10 little crosses or little.
I get
things.
it, dude. I get it.
Okay.
The animals are like a party
Yeah,
family.
no, I get it.
dude.
Yeah, I get it. But honest to God, I had no cell service out there, so I couldn't. I tried to take a picture of it because I wanted to take pictures of it. All I had to do was pull up the side of the road, and because it was up the side of this hill, and then it was weird, dude. It was really
So
weird.
did you pull it out? I'm just saying.
I rubbed it. I
Okay.
didn't pull it
For a
out.
friend.
Yeah, I rubbed it. I didn't pull it out.
Here's I'm
So, but I was just like, I was fascinated a little bit by
a
it.
full blown pet cemetery.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, but you have to, I mean, this was a big giant farm. So I don't know if it was fucking dogs. It could have been
Right.
goats. It could
Right.
have been chicken. I don't know.
It could have been the family. Well, a lot of families on the farmlands like that bury themselves or have their family bury them. They bury themselves.
I'm going to bury myself.
You know,
God damn it. It's time to go. I'm going to bury myself.
Yeah, I had a good run.
Yeah.
Well, bye, everyone.
Yep. Here I go.
No, their families
Well,
get buried.
bye.
Yeah.
Looks like
Anybody see my red sash?
Godzilliano's
Don't
coming
Love
this
that
way.
movie.
Don't make me walk upstairs to get it. I'm about to bury myself.
Yep.
Right? No.
God damn it.
'Cause-
Where's the fucking shovel?
I told you to iron my sash.
Damn it. What? 6 foot?
Do I have to do everything around here by myself?
6 foot? That's bullshit.
Do you know they said, and this is the craziest part, I want to see if it's true, and I'm almost thinking about
That
it.
if you put poop in your kitchen sink, it clogs it? True. Fact.
True story.
That's been Facebook fact checked. No, they said if you bury a relative, someone that's a relative in your yard, your property,
It's not illegal.
that you then are tax free for life. The property becomes tax free. I may already be there. Is that what you're saying? You're saying-
Ed, go lay down in the grave.
There is plenty of room in the
Tax,
back.
the tax man's here. Go lay down.
Plenty of room in the
He's laying
backyard
there.
for my wife.
You ain't kidding, dude. Really, they say that.
Ed
dude.
is laying in a shallow grave. All you see is his eyes
Yeah. Nose sticking out of the
and
ground.
a straw.
Woo! Woo!
I feel like the ground is watching me.
But they said someone said that online. So I want to look it up to see if it's true. That if you bury a relative and/or family member in your own property, you become tax free. Whether it's
That
true
was
or
the
not,
Well,
case.
listen.
Everybody would do
everyone
that.
in the comments below, tell us if it's true or not. Like, share, subscribe.
Again, this is a job related thing, but we did a house in Pennsylvania. It's 200-year-old house.
Stop it, dude.
Okay.
That's a lot
Civil
of history.
War era
lot
house.
of history in a house.
But there was ancestors buried in the front lawn of the house.
Their pet cemetery actually had dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
There was a T-Rex.
There was a
Yeah.
tiny little arms.
It was a red. They had a velociraptor.
But yeah, this house was gigantic. Gigantic.
Some of those old historic. Here's the thing.
It's a historic house.
I'm scared of stuff like that because here's the thing. Have you ever been in one of those houses and weird things start happening?
Oh yeah, I lived in
His.
it.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
it.
His.
Yeah,
That's
his.
the only time I ever
we-
saw
yeah,
something.
recently. Yeah, we've
Was
we've
his.
some crazy.
Oh yeah, I
stuff.
forgot
You
you on
freak.
the-
Dude, it's crazy.
You're a freak.
I am not. I am one with the house.
All right.
All right.
Anyways, I know
Yeah.
we're over. I don't want to go too much longer on it. Members. So thank you. We're gonna be leaving.
You know what? If Chuck's had a job, this would have been over an hour ago.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like looking at
Yeah.
it. I'm like, hello.
Sorry.
Ah.
We're going to be leaving you with Beeve, the song Talk. Check that out. Audience members, like, share, subscribe. Tell two friends. The algorithm is doing something funky on YouTube, but so check us out on BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, any other way.
Even
that you,
YouTube. I don't give a shit.
You,
I don't give a fuck.
Apple
It's-
iTunes.
it's really weird. What
Amazon
happens-
Prime Music.
Play it.
Yes. What happens is he noticed that if you look at the thing and you aren't subscribed or you're not logged in, it says 0 views. But as soon as you click on, all the views and everything comes
Yeah,
out.
it shows
It's
all
weird.
of it. So yeah, I'm just like, that's weird.
It's
Okay.
a weird algorithm. So check it out.
So
Audience
all
members.
5 views
Thank
came
you.
up?
Yes, thank you for
Awesome.
everybody that's a part of the show. Andrew Grizzle at Allstate, check him out. 327
Thank you, sir.
8744.
Brown Helm Store.
Brown Helm.
Star, Muscle Vodka. I gotta get her. I gotta call Gracie.
Ziggy's
Ziggy's.
PubRestaurant.com.
Definitely Ziggy's. That's gonna be new. His thing is almost gonna
It's
be.
going to be ready in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna
It's
have to check-
expansion.
Yes, it's expansion.
Yeah.
All right, so check out everything. Like, share, subscribe. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. Dude, I'm listening to myself. Ed Money right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya. Huh?
Chuck Dick.
Chuck Dick.
And Chuck Dick.
Wow.
And the last one here is the amazing Byron. I'm glad he made it. Dude, we miss
So
you.
good.
We
So
miss-
good to be here.
Yeah, we
that's,
miss you.
That's twice in.
I know.
2
you know,
weeks.
It's good, dude. It's good.
Is
I'm
it
glad,
2 weeks?
glad you're
Yeah, you
here.
were here last
Sorry,
week, too.
Monk couldn't make it. He was having technical difficulties
Sorry, Monk.
on the show. So, audience members,
Miss you, Wayne.
again, check out the song
Miss you, G.
as we leave. Audience members, don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere, and always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here.
and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Where you look, where you go, where you feel, yeah.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.